pulling up in a Benz. We got into it, I just hope that we can make amends. And if you got it and I want it, just know I'm a son. Hard times ain't hurt us, it only made us turn into men. I hope my pain can go away, don't want it back again.
I appreciate y'all for being here. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that. The title of this one is When Looking for Love on a Dating App Turns Dangerous. Now, something about me, I enjoy, like crime shows, TV shows, like mystery shows and all of that stuff. So when I saw this, I'm like, man, first thing I'm thinking, hopefully nobody passed away, but I'm thinking that they probably met on one of them dating apps, which I'm not gonna lie, I tried a dating app before. I'm not gonna sit up here and stunt like I did, and I tried it out before. It's not for everybody. I'm gonna say that. I got Catfish. If you never seen the show Catfish, then after you finish watching my portfolio, make sure you go on YouTube and just type in Catfish and watch like 4 or 5 of them videos. It'll make your day. I'm trying to tell you, it's some crazy stuff. It's some crazy stuff. But nevertheless, though, yeah, them dating apps and stuff, man. Them dating apps, they can be good if you know what you're doing. Like if you got a plan and you get what I'm saying, you know what you're trying to do and all of that. But if you don't, if you just on there like, just trying to do whatever, I got a lot of stories, matter of fact, now that I think about it. Not for me, but my friends, like one of my friends was on a dating app and it got crazy. It got like crazy, but I can't really get into all of that right now. I might put it in a story time later on. However, nevertheless, furthermore, and in addition to, we're gonna get straight into this video. I hope y'all having a good day. If you're not having a good day, think about the time when you did have a good day. Think about the last vacation, or think about the last, kiss. Last time you kissed your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. Think about your kids, or whatever the case may be. If you had kids, 10, 15, 25 kids, whatever. Think about them and, yeah, just lighten up. All right, let's get it.
She says 27-year-old Danielle Drayton was a handsome, charismatic conversationalist she met on a dating app.
Like, we talked so much, we had so much in common. He seemed like a real good guy.
She had no idea her life was in danger.
You never wake up one day and be like, my boyfriend that I'm dating is gonna try to kill me.
The man she thought she was falling for, allegedly stalking her, threatening her, and her son.
See, it's niggas like this that give light-skinned dudes a bad name, bro. You doing too much. Drayton. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and give my little hypothesis on what I think happened. I feel like they was messing with each other, whatever. She probably, because this is how it work. I don't know if y'all know, but 9 times out of the 10, the women these days, they try and smash and grab. So she was probably trying to get some pinochle up inside of her. She was trying to get the up in her, and he obliged. He said, "Okay, cool, we can do it." After that, he probably caught feelings. She didn't want a relationship, told him he had to bounce. It sounded like she got a kid. So she probably was just, tired of being with the kid or whatever. She, mama gotta have a life too, Jody. You get what I'm saying? So I think he caught some feelings and couldn't handle it.
Now we're learning Danielle Drayton is also a suspected murderer and rapist.
Oh,
accused
man,
of killing 29-year-old
Damn, he
nurse
got a
Samantha
body
Stewart
already?
last month and luring a number of women he met on dating sites into a string of heinous assaults.
So this is what he does.
Zendaya says Drayton first contacted her on the app Plenty of Fish in November of last year. She says she
like
wasn't.
I said, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it right. I think Plenty of Fish, that's like anybody can hop on there. You don't gotta verify yourself. At least with, what was that, Bumble? It was like Bumble or something like that. One of them, you had to verify yourself. You had to be like, take a picture and be like, shh. And then it'll scan your face and be like, all right, that nigga ugly. I'm messing with you. It'll scan your face and it'll recognize who you are. You're just out here Savage.
Even looking for love.
He hit me up for like 2 days straight, didn't pay it any mind. Then I finally replied, and from there, like, our conversations
2 days
went,
straight.
like,
If I hit you
every
one
day.
time
They
and
struck
you
up a
don't
fast
answer,
friendship. It quickly turned to romance.
He wanted a lot in life, and he had goals. No red flags, nothing to complain about. It was a delight to talk to him at that time.
How often did you guys see each other?
Every day. It was not a day we didn't see each other.
They dated 6 months. Drayton even met her young son. Zanea asked us not to show him.
The perfect guy. That's how it's, pretended to
that's
be.
how it
But
started.
alarm bells went off when she saw another woman calling Drayton's phone.
Why is she tripping?
Zanea picked up.
And I was just like, oh, how did you meet him? She said, oh, through the app. I said, plenty of fish. She said, yes. And I was like, okay.
Plenty
but
of pimp.
did he, like, mention to you, you have a
Plenty of
girlfriend?
pimp.
She's like,
He
oh,
got a
mentioned
girlfriend.
my
Whoa,
name. And I
whoa,
just told him
whoa,
to get out
whoa,
my car.
whoa. So that's what I mean. It's like it's kind of slightly her fault too. I don't know what happened to her yet, so I can talk about it real quick. And she's still alive. It's slightly her fault too. If you just met this dude, you ain't known him for girlfriend status. You gotta at least. Some people say yeah. Some people say like you really gotta get to know a person. Like to me, because I take my dating serious, you gotta get to know a person. You can't know him after 4 or 5 weeks or 3 weeks or something like that. Y'all supposed to still be like going out and stuff like that. Y'all supposed to be doing stuff like that. You're not supposed to be meeting her family at 3 weeks.
And that was how
That's a red flag for me.
From that point on.
She says she broke it off,
That's a
but he
Burt man.
persisted,
That's a
pleading to
bright
get her
red
back,
flag.
even trying to contact her on social media using multiple aliases.
And how did things start to
That's
spiral?
crazy.
Every day he'll keep hitting me up. Like, he'll wait outside my house. To the point he'll sleep outside my house, spend the night, or up watching my window.
When did you start realizing that there might be a threat to
When
you?
he did
The
that,
night he waited outside my house. I don't know the particular day, but it was in June.
She says he started throwing rocks at her window, at one point sneaking inside.
oh,
And
hell
that's
no.
when he placed the ladder clean through my window because I wouldn't let him in my house.
Another night, Barney says she filmed Drayton waiting out front. She claims she began to receive chilling texts and calls like this one, threatening to harm
Why
her
she ain't call the
son.
police?
That's what you gonna do? You gonna do what?
This. They gotta be from New York. I think they from New York. I put 5 on it. If they from New York, all y'all owe me $5. If they not,
You say you gonna do what to my son? You say you gonna...
Like I warned you today, I said, yo, sit next to me real quick, and I'm gonna squash your thing. You didn't text me, just pick up my call, it's a game, man. It's not a movie, man.
she said
That's
it's
what
not a
I
movie,
said.
my nigga.
On June
Yo,
13th, things escalated.
That's not funny
The
though.
day started off with him blowing my phone up as usual. He just kept calling me. So I just like, let me just answer. So he was like, oh, can we link
They
up?
do it
I
every
just wanna
time.
talk
The
to you.
women,
I'm
they
about to
just
to
go ahead and
California
break.
for
Oh,
a
I just
job.
want to talk to him.
She
Nah.
reluctantly agreed
Once you
to
cut
see
that
him off.
cord, you
They
gotta
met
cut
for
that
lunch.
cord.
He didn't eat, but he asked if she could drop him at a nearby
No.
park.
I come into the park, I'm driving like this. I actually pull up exactly right here. That's when he proceeded to sit here and say, are we still gonna be together? Are we still gonna be back together? And I said no.
She says
Oh,
he
he right
refused to
there?
get out of the car.
And that's when he just looked at me in the car and then jumped
You
across.
ain't never seen
Had both of his
Fatal
knees
Attraction?
on top of my knees while my seatbelt was still on. And he got 2 of his hands stuck, his whole thumb in my throat. And that's why I still have the mark to this day.
At some point, did you think that this is it?
When he was choking me, I can't even describe the feeling. That's when I kept feeling like this is it. I just kept thinking about my son. Like I have to live for my
Facts.
son. I have to get out.
Facts.
In the very spot where it happened, she shows us how she narrowly escaped.
So I couldn't breathe, and at that moment, I had no choice but to just use my door and open it. And I got out, fell like this on the floor. And as I looked up, I seen 3 men come out the parking lot.
3 workers, seeing her in distress, rushed to help.
They asked me where I was all right. They was trying to save me from him. He viciously came around the car trying to attack me again. He kept saying he was gonna kill me.
The men
niggas
call
in the
police,
background.
but Drayton takes off.
If those 3 men didn't appear, I wouldn't be here.
Days later, Drayton was arrested and eventually charged
Yeah,
with
though,
trespassing and strangulation. But a
weirdo.
Nassau County judge
And
later
I ain't
granting
gonna
his
lie.
release. Turns
I ain't
out
gonna lie. Yo, you get what I'm saying? I don't play for the other team. I'm gonna put it to you like that. Yo look like a decent dude. Yo look like he can get, you feel me, a number, a couple dates or something like that. Like, it don't look like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's straight like, hey, how you doing? Nah. Like, I don't think that it's like that for yo. So,
Drayton had already served 4 years in a
yo
Connecticut
just like
prison
doing
on
that
multiple charges, including second-degree strangulation, unlawful restraint, and violating a restraining order. The Nassau County
What?
Court telling ABC News there was no way the judge could have known.
What?
The judge didn't know there was an out-of-state criminal history. Weeks after his release,
Check
that
them
New York
out of
nurse
states.
Samantha
Y'all
Stewart
think that this
is
a
found
game.
dead in her home. Another 23-year-old woman raped. Police uncover both had gone on a date with Drayton.
The common denominator in these two cases, one being a murder, one being a rape, is dating websites.
How concerned were you when you found out that he had been released after that incident with you?
I was scared. I found out he was released that Wednesday when they pronounced that he may have murdered that young lady. I was so scared. I'm like, what can a mother do to protect her son?
The hunt
like her.
leads
She cool.
investigators
She think
all
about
the
her
way
kid.
to
That's like
California.
number one
Two
priority.
independent investigations,
You can tell
as they
from the way
progressed,
that people talk
led our
and the things
detectives
that they
to
tell you,
one and the
like
same
when they
individual.
talking, that's the way
That
people
individual
talk.
was tracked across
Yeah,
the
she
country.
keep her
A
son as a
fugitive
top
task
priority.
force and Los
Respect
Angeles
for that.
police eventually tracking him down in North Hollywood, arresting him last week in a hotel where they say he had raped and attempted to kill a woman he was holding hostage.
This
He has
nigga
pleaded not
crazy.
guilty
What
to
the
those charges.
hell?
Drayton allegedly told investigators he had committed as many as 7 murders. Authorities now investigating.
At this point,
He on 2 hands with murders. What the? 7? This one, for matter of fact, fellas, cut it off. Y'all don't even need it. This one for the ladies. This one for y'all. This one for y'all.
time, any comments that he's made to us about his participation in other crimes has not been verified yet. But there is a lot of work to do.
In an
You're
interview
damn right.
with the New York Daily News, Drayton speaking out from behind bars, admitting he did choke Zanea, calling himself a, quote, good person, but saying that voices in his head make him do these things. Drayton went on to claim he was hoping to get caught because he didn't want anyone else
If you
to
hope
get
to
hurt.
get caught,
But
why you
Zanea
ain't turn
says
yourself
that
in?
man she once fell for should not be underestimated.
No, I would literally believe that he would kill. Like, with his eyes, everything he did to me, I believe that he's capable of anything.
You feel guilty?
Women though.
I felt guilty in the
She'll
beginning
never- she'll
because
probably
I felt
never
like,
be
how
right
could I
again.
not see the signs?
Zanea now
She'll
says
probably
she's
never
swearing
be
off
right again.
all those dating apps for good.
Has this changed your outlook on those online dating apps?
Completely. I deleted every single one.
Los Angeles
how many you
detective Trent
had?
Thurber investigates
what I-
criminals using online dating to
Boom. Right there. She was just trying to get our cheekies rocked. She was trying to get them cakes clapped up out of here. That's all she was trying to do. He caught feelings. He was trying to be with her. And she wasn't. She had, how many dating apps did you have, baby?
prey on their victims.
Online dating makes it a lot easier to trick somebody.
Thurber's advice when dating online, take things slow and do your research.
Checking the
And
internet,
video
a lot of
chat,
information
man.
out
Look
there.
on
Background checks are always good if you're willing to go the extra
video.
mile.
Experts
Everybody
say you
got
can reverse
iPhone.
image search your date to see where else their photo pops up. And trust your gut if something feels
Telling
off.
you.
Our instinct maybe needs to come into play. If you get one of those nervous feelings, maybe that's the time to, to cut it off
Skedaddle.
and move on.
For Zanea, her harrowing
She
experience
made it
has
out.
forced painful reflection and conviction to share her story as a warning for others.
Do you feel lucky to have
She
survived?
made it out. We're going to end it right here, but she made it out. She's beyond blessed, for real. GTG, the family was good. That one was 7. My man was on 2 hands. Excuse me. With the murders. That's ladies, I'm gonna say this, and I hope that you can receive it with open ears and an open mind when y'all out here doing this, dating and all of that stuff that y'all enjoy doing, and it's nothing wrong. Trust me. Trust me. In my eyes, there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to do what you boom boom, go ahead and do that. You gotta deal with the consequences of that, but that's a different story. When you out here and you doing the the online thing or whatever, make sure you go through your check. Have a checklist, man. Fuck it. I ain't gonna lie. Get a board like this. Boom. First on the checklist is FaceTime. And I'm doing this for y'all because I love y'all for real. So after you finish, make sure you show me some love back. Send a nigga a little Chipotle gift card, I like to eat. Take me out to eat, baby. But we're gonna get alright. Listen, first thing you gotta do is make sure that y'all hit that. You gotta verify his identity, period. Facts. After that, online research. Keyword there is research. Another keyword there is online. Don't ask your homegirl, can you see it? Don't ask her. Don't ask her. You, because you want to deal with him, you go online and you research the person in which whom you are interested in. That is what you do. And last but not least, stay protected. Ugh. Yeah, stay protected. But even when you do go out on them dates or whatever the case may be, bring your y'all. I know y'all got y'all pepper spray. Y'all need to have it anyway. You need to have pepper spray, pocket knife, a window breaker, and if you're dealing with me, if you're coming with me, some extra. Man, I'm messing with you. I'm glad Shorty made it out safe. I'm glad everything worked out. More reactions is coming towards y'all, man. I'm just getting started. We just getting started. So sit back, relax, grab whatever you need to do to relax, and come fly with your boy real quick, man. GTG, the family, as always. I love y'all. YouTube, I'm out.